Why do we as humans always go back to things that hurt us, even if we know that they're harmful? The theme for today's video is Toru as a fairy. So, first of all, our brain loves familiarity. Okay. When you are so used to something, your brain is therefore used to it as well. Wow, surprise, surprise. I don't know how many of us actually know this. Our brain is here to protect us, not necessarily make us happy. If you are actually in danger, your brain will send a signal. That's completely fine because it's telling you you're in danger. But if you are in a social setting and you know that you should be getting out of your shell a little bit more, your brain is going to tell you, oh, this person might hurt you like other people to protect you. But that is not good. It's just easier to get yourself hurt. It's easier to be a victim. It's easier to just put yourself out there because that's what you're used to. And this doesn't necessarily mean it's correct, okay? Now, I'm gonna say this while holding your hand again. I don't know how many times I've been doing it, but feel my hand. Virtual hand, by the way. If you're used to pain for like a long time, you're gonna think that good things happening is something that's downright unrealistic. You're gonna feel like, oh, it's just not doing anything. I get it, okay? But you can't put yourself in a painful situation forever. That's when it's going to start becoming excuses. Yep, I said it. Because on one hand, what you've been through is not your fault, okay? If you've been through something painful, and we're not romanticizing anything, we say things for how they are here, it hurts. It definitely does. And no one will understand it but you. People go through things all the time, but surprisingly, they don't get it when it's us. I was compared to a lot. I was body shamed. I was just basically picked on a lot. Not quite bullied, by the way, but it's mostly from, like relatives and stuff like that. So I grew up with these insecurities. Now, I could have just stayed the same and just kept the insecurities. I could have just been like so and so. Now, listen to me. Some people watching might be like, but I'm not you, I'm me. That's not the point. What I'm trying to say is if I genuinely can do it because I was used to this all the time and I used to be so down beyond comprehension, you can. And I could have focused on, okay, I'm being body shamed, I'm doing this, but how did I focus on training my mind to speak no BS and focus on my life at the same time and improve it? Because I taught myself how to stop being entirely negative. And that's what we have to do. When we always focus on the pain, we're going to attract situations. So let's think of an example. If you make a friendship for the first time, you might think of old things. I know I do. When I think about old triggers, what if this person hurts me? What if I do this? That causes pedestalization. That's unhealthy. So what you have to instead do is realize the past is the past. It's here to teach you something, okay? And we often get the past and the present merged together. They are two different tenses for a reason. And if you keep thinking about the what if, you are not moving on. You might be thinking you're moving on, but if you keep checking those old messages, if you keep thinking about the old things you used to do, trust me, it's not an overnight process. It takes years at times. Hey guys, look at my unicorn. Oh my god. Hi! Let me join them. I'm joking. Let's go. Okay, but seriously, we just need to take a chill pill. Ah! I can't control this. I once heard a quote somewhere that being in your mind is the scariest place, and I was thinking, that's true. Because, yeah, this world can be scary at times, but it does have promising aspects. But another thing I think about is the fact that, whoa, our mind makes things worse than they actually are sometimes. And I've mentioned this as well. How often does your anxiety lie to you and you realize, wait, I can't pull this through. I can't pull this off. And you just realize, okay, you can trust yourself more with these things. Feel what you need to feel. Grieve who you need to grieve, what you need to grieve, but don't let it be something that will become an excuse later on. So let me give you an example. If you continue to focus on the pain your whole life, and let's say you're about to get a job, and let's say you're about to start a new relationship, you can't let the scars of the past define that relationship. You have to tell yourself, what did I learn? Ask yourself that, what did you learn, and what are you going to take this time? If you are the reason why a friendship or relationship died down, don't blame yourself forever. Have the moment where you're like, okay, I did mess up. I'll reflect on that. Take your time, but don't waste your whole life and say, I don't deserve friendships. You know what I'm saying? And even if no one became your friend, etc., or no one helped you with a certain thing, You have to do it yourself. Genuinely. And I think a lot of us need this reminder. I remind myself about this as well. When I feel really down with the whole friendship thing, I taught myself how to be loved before a friend did. And then my friends came along. You know, like they enhanced it, but I'm the one who initiated it. The love exists within you. Others just help you branch it out. Everyone has to do something with their own initiative. And I get it. Life is painful. I get it. But you can't make excuses forever. So if you just keep making these excuses, your life is going to become mundane, depressing, boring. You're not going to want to wake up. If you don't like waking up, do something that makes you want to wake up. Easier said than done, then start doing, and then you realize it's easier done than said. Stop making excuses. Okay? And about pain, acknowledge it's valid. Okay? I always zoom in when I'm talking about something serious. I'm not trying to annoy anyone. Maybe. No, I'm kidding, I'm not. I just don't want you guys to waste your life and time. You know, I am in my early 20s. As a teenager, I was so focused on what people were thinking about me. I was thinking so much about that. So I don't know how I don't know if you guys are older than me, younger than me. I just want people to take it as listening to an older or younger sister. So either an older sister who's giving you some advice that you can take. Of course, take it according to your capability. No one is saying my advice is 100% correct. Take what resonates with you, please. I'm not some guru or whatever. Please don't tell me anything like that. I'm just a human being figuring out life, and I'm teaching people what works according to me. But I just want you guys to follow what resonates. 100% of what I say will not resonate, and that's chill. Or I'm just your younger sister who knows more and is just a bit bossy. Teehee. No, but for real. It's just, we need to focus more on how to solve a problem. This is the problem with people. How do you solve problems? A lot of people fall down, complain, but if you keep complaining, what are you achieving besides being someone who complains? If you decide to complain and do stuff, it works. You take it as, yes, they hurt me. Yes, they gave me scars. Yes, it was unfair. Yes, it's painful. But no, I won't let it define me forever, because that's going to become an excuse. Because think about it, that one scar that billions of people carry, they still make friends. But if you tell yourself, oh, they're all the same, that one scar or whatever, however many friendships, however many relationships, however many situations you've been through, you're going to destroy a big, beautiful chance just because of that. Think about it. Maybe that one person or situation you were looking for is just a consent away, like just saying yes to trying, or a conversation away, or something, you know. Honestly, maybe that's all you needed to do. Just say yes to something for once instead of just staying in your bubble. That's what we have to do as human beings. And if something's wrong, then we can just take it as a lesson. It's wrong, but the good thing is you can say for certain it's wrong because you tried it. Like I said, it's like filling parts of a map. You just fill in different territories and you realize this one didn't serve me, but then you move on to another one. But because you've filled out the map in your head or wherever, you can just say, oh, because this served me, I can go towards this direction. Or even if I don't know where I'm going, this one was close. You know, life is literally all about figuring things out. And that's why I describe it to a map, because it's so similar. And speaking of map, I have no idea where I'm going. But it's so fun riding this unicorn. I think this is a good place to end the video, maybe. Please support my coffee page if you've made it this far, and if you have found my videos helpful. This helps a small YouTuber like me grow. And I know it's sometimes— excuse me, unicorn! You can't shake your head. I'm trying to have my moment here. But yeah, I just think that it's something that is important, and I know the audio can be weird, so that's why I'm saying it like this. If I remember next time. Bye bye.